This is ridiculous. Whoa, that's a big girl word. Okay, didn't expect that. What the flop, dude? Kurisu suddenly looks me straight in the eye. Her face is still red, but her expression is firm. She walks straight up to me, grabs me by the collar, and jerks me towards her. Close your eyes! I swing down my index finger. Oh! What? All right, here we are. We only have a couple more things to do, so let's just kind of jump right through all this again. We already know what happens. Yep, here it is. Where are you now? Where are you? You haven't been to the lab in 2 days. Are you still in Akihabara? We're worried, you know. You were acting strange yesterday. I want to help, so tell me where you are. I don't feel right not having you around. Where are you? I want to see you. Aw, dude, this is so cute now. Man! Kurisu finna make me like her better than stinking Mayuri. I don't know if that's possible, but darn it, she's making it happen. She's so sweet. Yeah, so this is what we should have gotten if we would have done things the right way, but I never got this the first time around because, you know, we missed all the flags up till now. Wow. Okay, well, let's reply. Let me be alone. I need to think. Wow. Okay. And that should, I guess, lock in the true ending right there. What I just did. So we'll speed through all this, and then she's going to explain everything. I wonder if we get another scene. Okay, yeah, and then Mayuri's another thing, which I did answer the first time. I'll answer it again. Yeah, we'll just run through this. Okay. All right, and then... Oh! Wait a minute! Oh, shoot! Okay, wait. There was Kuritsu's ending. Oh, shoot! Ah, frick! Okay, so there's... Okay, so if I got 1 through 5 of Kuritsu's true ending flags with her, then I get her ending, but if I get all 6 of them, which I just did, I'll get the true ending. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Hold on. I'm gonna wait, and I'm not gonna reply to the one. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Okay, let's save here. So I wanna get Kuritsu's ending first. So I just have to not answer the phone this last time. There it is. Yep. So we just won't look at it. We just won't reply. We can look at it, but we can't reply. Yep. Okay, we missed it. Good. Okay. This should give us Kuritsu's ending, I think. Okay. All right. I think I did it. Let's hope. Here we go. And then this is when he's telling her, he gives her the hug, right? Okay, here we go. I won't give up. Ever! Kurisu suddenly pushes me away. She steps back. Her face is hidden behind her hair. But her fists are trembling. Her body exudes raw fury. This is ridiculous! Whoa, that's a big girl word. Okay, didn't expect that. What the flop, dude? Okay, I gotta think of another word there. This is ridiculous! You freaking jerk! Whoa. I said I was fine. What do you mean you won't give up? Are you stupid? Wanna die? Are you trying to be a hero, you Chinibia whack job? Don't make promises you can't keep. Your stupidity is infuriating. Why can't you just do as I say? What's the problem, huh? If you weigh the options logically, saving Mayuri is the only... Screw logic! Whoa! Okay, they're both using big people words. Okay. Alright. Whoa! Alright, Okabe. Kurisu stares at me in shock. I'm not God. Maybe I got close, but that's not me. I can't decide who lives and dies anymore. Suzuha. Faris. Lukaku. I sacrificed their happiness to save Mayuri. And the whole time, a voice in the back of my head was asking, is this really okay? What gives me the right? This time, I want to save both of them, without sacrificing anyone. Kurisu turns away with a frown, then starts tapping her foot in a clear gesture of displeasure. There's nothing you can do. It's the choice of Steins Gate. Isn't that what you always say? The equation is proven, Okabe. There's no escape. You're just one man. No matter how hard you try, you can't overcome the will of the universe. I know. But I'm still going to try. I won't lose Mayuri or Kurisu. Is this Kuritsu's ending? I thought I did it, right? Did I not? I thought I didn't, Okay, well, let's just keep going, I guess. I hear Kurisu grinding her teeth. Then she turns her back to me. Have it your way. But I'm not helping. I'm going back to America, and that's that. Goodbye. I don't expect we'll meet again, Hawo and Kyoma. Oh, dang. I can't believe this. How stupid can you be? You're so stupid! Kurisu disappears down the stairs, muttering insults until I can no longer hear her. Now alone, I sigh into the darkness. Kurisu is absolutely right. I can't think of a single way to save them both. I'm a fool. And yet, I have to try. But this time, I won't have Kuritsu's help. I have to fight the universe alone. How do I save both Kurisu and Mayuri? I can't use D-mail. Too much could go wrong. I don't want to make the same mistakes again. In the end, all I can do is time leap. Time leaping can't save Mayuri, but at least it can delay her death. Give me time to find a solution. On this world line, Mayuri dies at 7:30 on the night of August 17th. That's about 26 hours from now. My battle has no end in sight. If only Suzuha were here, I could have asked her for advice. But even alone, I must find a way. So resolved, I start time leaping again to save Mayuri. I've done this before. When Mayuri died the first time at Moika's hands, I tried time leaping to prevent her death. But I only tried running away that time. This time, I try every approach I can think of. I try hiring bodyguards to protect Mayuri. I try taking Mayuri to South America, an entire world away from Japan. I try crippling CERN with attacks on their servers, the ones that don't need the IBM 5100. I try getting Mayuri admitted to a hospital. It's hard, given Mayuri's perfect health, but I manage. My goal is to keep her from dying by heart attack. I try everything I can possibly imagine. However, every plan fails. Mayuri dies again and again and again. Sometimes it's murder, sometimes an accident. But every time I leap, Mayuri dies. Maybe it really is impossible to resist fate. As long as I remain on this world line, Mayuri can't be saved. Fate will kill her every time. From Mayuri's perspective, she only dies once. But I have seen her die dozens of times. All because of me. And yet, it no longer affects me as it used to. Little by little, I have grown desensitized to her death. In the beginning, I felt unbearable pain every time I saw her die, and murderous rage towards the ones responsible. Now I feel nothing. The realization stuns me. After dozens of leaps, I finally realize what should have been obvious from the beginning. I never leap back more than 26 hours. Why? I could go back as far as August 11th, one whole week in the past. Yet I never do. Why? Because I know that even if I do, nothing will change. I don't believe that anything will change. Every time Mayuri dies, I find myself thinking, another failure. What went wrong this time? I calmly analyze Mayuri's death, then take my data and head for the time leap machine with a sigh, like a gamer forced for the umpteenth time to restart a particularly difficult stage. I'm just going through the motions. I didn't even realize until this moment how routine it had all become. Now that I have, my actions suddenly seem meaningless. I can't take another step. And that's how I find myself here, sitting motionless in front of the time leap machine. I've been staring at it for hours. Dang, I think we did get Kuritsu's ending, and it's just gonna be us going to America with her or something. That's my guess. When we got caught in that evening shower on the Radicon rooftop, my clothes got soaked, but now they're completely dry. My body temperature's dropped, but I don't have the energy to warm myself with a shower. I sluggishly get to my feet and pick up the headset. The sight of it fills me with resignation. Resignation. That's all. There is no desperate drive to save Mayuri. No hope that this time I might succeed. Those emotions are long gone. In truth, they have been gone since my argument with Kuritsu. Deep down, I always knew that she was right. I pretended not to see it. I told myself that the time leap machine could solve everything. But that was just an excuse. A last attempt to satisfy my ego. In the end, all I'm doing is running away. I turn around in surprise, and there I see Kuritsu standing in the doorway. I thought she never wanted to see me again. Why is she here? Why? Kuritsu ignores my question and fixes me with her usual glare. Time leaping is just running away. You don't have to tell me. I already know. I know all too well. In the end, all I'm doing is running away. Running from responsibility. Running from the decision. If I had known I would have to make this choice, then I would have refused Suzuha when she entrusted me with her mission. I've hurt people. Lots of people. Just to save Mayuri. And yet, I don't even feel guilty anymore. I feel like I'm losing my humanity. Then why are you hesitating now? Maybe because my insurance, the time leap machine, isn't effective. Or maybe I just haven't mastered it yet. Maybe I haven't tapped into its full potential. Running only makes it hurt more. She suddenly looks away. Then she leans against the wall and smiles bitterly. I should know. Aw. Is Kurisu running too? From what? Her dad, obviously, and us. Look at yourself, Okabe. You look like you've aged a decade. Your heart can't take it anymore. You don't need to beat yourself up like this. Just accept the truth. Like I said, you can't stay here. Go to the Beta World line. Go to the world where Mayuri doesn't die. Not just for your sake, but for mine as well. She's right. I have no other options left. No more D-mails. No more time leaps. There's no perfect world where both Kurisu and Mayuri live. Maybe there are things I have yet to try, but I'm certain that all of them will end in vain. As long as I stay on this world line, Mayuri will die. And if I go to the Beta World line, Kurisu will die. We'll never be able to talk like this again. It's only been 20 days since we met. And yet, memories of Kurisu flash before my eyes. Hey! Could you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine. Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? Who the heck's Christina? I never said that. I don't want to deny who I've been, because even my failures are a part of who I am today. We may have created a monster here. You said I was your friend, remember? You said I was important to you. That made me really happy, I guess. Once we're done upgrading the phone wave, I want you to come with me. I want to be your strength. Thank you. I know you're hurting for me. So much has happened these past 20 days. We argued. We exchanged insults. We made incredible discoveries together. And when confronted with the implications, we shared our fears. Whenever I hit a dead end in my struggle to save Mayuri, I always turned to Kurisu for help. She always listened. She always believed me. And I helped her too, when she was distraught over her father Yeah, see, I thought they were gonna have that parallel. We promised to go to Aomori together. Without this girl genius on our side, we would not have the time leap machine. Proud, passionate Makase Kurisu. Always strong, or at least pretending to be. A little nosy, too. And serious to a fault. Before I knew it, she had become the center of the lab. From the very beginning, I was attracted to her radiant confidence. I found myself mesmerized by her every gesture, hanging on her every word. I listened, enraptured whenever she presented her latest theory. At the end of the day, the reason I never called her by her name was because I was too embarrassed. I admired her. I longed for her. And I didn't want to admit it to myself. Only now do I realize that truth. I love her. And that is why I want so desperately to save her. She's not just a fellow lab member. To me, Kurisu is far more than that. And yet, I have no choice. In the end, everything she said was right. I can't save you. I'm sorry. In a desperate attempt to hold back my tears, I bite my lip tightly. The taste of blood spreads through my mouth. Why does it have to be you? Why? I pound my fist on the table. Silence. Nothing moves. Outside the window is only darkness. Is this what it's like to be the only person left in the world? Hey, Okabe. Once you go to the Beta World line, Mayuri and Hashida will forget the time we spent together, right? Kuritsu's cheeks start to redden, and she turns away. Will you remember me? Her voice is barely a whisper. Of course I'll remember you. Of course I will. There's no way I could ever forget the girl most important to me. You mean... What the heck are you saying? The truth. But... proof. I need proof. I can't come up with a formula otherwise. Kuritsu is getting flustered for some reason. When the anterior pituitary gland hypersecretes ACTH and gamma waves induce stochastic resonance, we can assume an infinite Hausdorff dimension for the Hilbert curve. Holy crap, my brain just malfunctioned there for a second. That is, we can measure the asymptotic line with positron emission tomography. Kuritsu. I speak her name. Our eyes meet. I love you. Kurisu looks away. Her face is bright red. And you? Huh? What? Do you... How do you feel about me? You want to know? Kurisu suddenly looks me straight in the eye. Her face is still red, but her expression is firm. She walks straight up to me, grabs me by the collar, and jerks me towards her. Close your eyes! Did I make her mad? Perhaps Kurisu hates me for some reason. So dumb. Maybe she really did mean all those insults she said to me. That would be really sad. I slowly lick my trembling lips and timidly try to ask a question. Why close my... Just shut up and close them! I do as I'm told, though I still don't know why she's so angry. My collar is still in Kuritsu's grip. Abruptly, I feel a soft sensation against my lips. The faint scent of citrus tickles my nose. When I open my eyes in surprise, I see Kuritsu's face scant millimeters away. And then I understand what has happened. She's kissing me. Her lips are very warm. My mind goes blank. I'm unable to think. I want to stay like this forever. But soon, our lips separate. Kuritsu looks down shyly. What? It's not like I did it because I wanted to or anything. It's just, you promised that you wouldn't forget about me. Research shows that memories are harder to forget when coupled with intense emotions. You're a virgin and a perv, so I was sure you'd have an elaborative rehearsal on your first kiss, instantly making it a long-term memory you'd never forget. So, I just don't want you to forget about me, Okabe. No matter what. My heart fills with love for Kurisu as she makes her frantic excuses. What a relief. Kurisu wasn't mad. She was just trying to hide her embarrassment. I want to be with her even more. I want to talk to her even more. I want to learn even more about her. But I know that wish can never come true. My chest tightens. I feel like I'm suffocating. Desperate to keep my emotions under control, I place my own hands on top of Kuritsu's, which are still grabbing my collar. Sorry to disappoint you. Uh-huh. That wasn't my first kiss. Why, you're just a cherry boy! Shut up, virgin. I remember playfully kissing Mayuri in elementary school. And just a little while ago, I forcibly kissed Moeka to silence her. Oh yeah, I totally wasn't even thinking about that. But that was on another world line. And now it never happened, so I guess it doesn't count. So it wasn't your first. Right. So it only left a weak impression. Probably not enough to become a long-term memory. I'm lying, of course. I've never felt such an intense kiss as that. The shock was like a lightning bolt to the brain. But still, I'm lying. Because if I miss this opportunity, I'll never be able to touch Kurisu again. This is my last chance. So, once more. Aww. What? Kurisu fidgets. She usually glares at me harshly, but now she's avoiding my eyes. I don't ever want to forget. So let's make doubly sure. I decide to take the initiative. I wrap my arm gently around Kuritsu's waist and pull her slender body against mine. Then I guess there's no choice. Kurisu looks up at me shyly. Just a kiss. Okay? What is she worried I'll do? Be gentle. Okay? I run my fingers softly through her hair. Then I slowly bend down. Okabe. We're both shy, so we end up pecking at each other's lips like two small birds. Dude, come on. Not right now. Then we draw back and look at each other. Kuritsu's eyes are wet. Tears are running down her cheeks. I kiss them away. They're salty. Don't forget me. We press our lips together again. Stronger than the first time. Longer than the first time. I never want to let go. We embrace each other tightly, our feelings too powerful to contain. We seek each other's warmth again and again. Locked in our embrace, we feel each other's breath. We feel each other's scent. We feel each other's taste. It's too fast. Kuritsu's whisper resonates through our embrace. Time is going by too fast. I could really use a word with Einstein right now. Time is not absolute. Einstein proved that time could be fast or slow depending on the observer. Hey, Okabe? The theory of relativity is so romantic. And so sad, don't you think? How does Kurisu feel about me? In the end, she never really answered my question. Oh, dude, is that... okay, so in the true ending, she probably says, versus in this one where we never get to know. Dude, what the frick? Yo! Oh, that was so sad. Early morning, Akihabara Station. Kurisu is standing before the entrance with her huge suitcase behind her. She waves to me shyly as I approach. Then she blushes and shoots me her usual glare. After that kiss, Kurisu went back to her hotel to pack. That suitcase must hold everything that she brought to Japan. She's going back to America. Well then. Are you sure I shouldn't call Mayuri and Daru? I think that would just make it harder. But I have no trouble leaving behind. That was a joke. Kurisu looks like she's about to cry. I'm sure I look just as sad. But I won't cry. I don't have that right. This is a souvenir. Take it. I hand her future gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. It's a bamboo helicopter equipped with a CCD camera, which allows it to record video in the air. A truly groundbreaking invention. But sadly, due to its constant high-speed rotation, the video it produces tends to cause motion sickness. No thanks. Just take it. It's not even that bulky. I wanted to give her future gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball, but it was too big. Kurisu accepts bamboo helicam with a strained smile. Oh, fine. I guess I'll take it. And then, silence. No words of farewell. We just look at each other. Sorry I couldn't go with you to Aomori. Yeah. But these 2 weeks were fun. In their own way. Give my regards to Mayuri and Hashida, okay? Kurisu spreads her arms wide. Without a moment's hesitation, I step forward and embrace the girl genius one last time. Hang in there, Okabe. Stay well. Kurisu smiles faintly, then turns and walks towards the entrance with suitcase in hand. I watch her go, unable to move a muscle. I want to stop her. I want to wrap my arms around her and tell her to stay with me forever. But I can't. This is what we decided. To save Mayuri. To save the future. I'm sorry, Kurisu. I can't save you. Kurisu will disappear. She'll be left behind on this world line. There is no place for her in the coming world. I will remember you, Makase Kurisu. I will remember your warmth. I will never forget! I don't know whether Kurisu hears my words. She keeps walking. Stride steady. Back straight. Long, silky hair fluttering in the wind. She's quickly fading into the distance. But I can tell. I see her shoulders trembling. We will never meet again. Our world lines will never cross again. I'm glad I met you, Kurisu. I would have been lost without you. I love you. Goodbye. I stand there in the entrance as commuters file past, until long after she has vanished from sight, afraid that any motion, any thought, might cause the tears to fall. Whoa, dude. Oh, that one's sad. That's a sad version. Oh, that's even sadder than Mayuri's. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Okay. So I'm assuming this is all gonna be just like Mayuri's. I'm assuming. I'll still go through it just in case. The time has come. We will now commence the final phase of Operation Verdandi. Mayuri and Daru turned to me and nod. Today is the last day of Kamama. Daru wanted to attend, of course, but a little begging convinced him to prioritize the operation. I take a look around the lab. These 20 days have been madness. It's incredible to think that at one point, this lab had a whole 8 members. And now we're back to 3. Those memories we made. The experiences we shared. To save Mayuri, I will undo them all. There is sorrow in me, and guilt. I engrave them deep inside my heart. I'll never forget. I mustn't forget these long yet short summer days. But still, I choose to erase our memories. I choose to return everything back to normal. Suzuha's mission is irrelevant. I'm not doing this for the future. As long as Mayuri lives, nothing else matters. Daru, you may begin. You sure? Yeah. Okie dokie. Daru starts typing on the IBM 5100. It's already connected to his main computer. This will get us into CERN's central database, where they keep the data they mine with Echelon. There we will locate the first email I sent on July 28th and erase all trace of its existence. I still don't understand how that changes the world line. I feel like we should have to undo the D-mail. Shouldn't we? Like send a D-mail to ourselves to say don't send the first one? Because just because it's gone from their database doesn't mean that it'll change anything unless they haven't seen it yet. So I forget if they hadn't seen it yet. That's the only thing I'm not remembering. Post in the comments if I'm missing something. With this, I can reach the beta world line. At last, Mayuri will be safe. I look at Mayuri. She's on the couch, sitting straight as a ramrod, with her grandmother's pocket watch pressed to her ear. She stays still, her eyes closed. Whenever Mayuri wants to calm down, she listens to the sound of that pocket watch. Earlier, I told Mayuri everything. I guess she's come to terms with it in her own way. The actual work, I've left to Daru. No problem there. While waiting for him to finish, I walk to the development room. In the center of the room is the time leap machine. I squat down and gently brush my fingers against the microwave surface. It's cool to the touch. I've made irreplaceable friends because of this thing. And because of this thing, I've hurt them. But I don't want to blame the tool. It's how you use the tool that matters. And I've got to admit, it saved me more than once. But still, once this is over, I'll destroy the time leap machine. We must never make the same mistakes again. Okarin, I found it. It's really there. The D-mail I sent? It's there? It sure is, man. Daru points to a string of characters. My name is there, followed by the message I wrote about Kuritsu's death. 3 lines total, each 12 characters long. This data led CERN to our doorstep. At FB's instruction, Moeka and the Rounders attacked. If Suzuha is right, then by erasing this data, we will escape from Attractor Field Alpha, where CERN dominates the future. That will take us to Attractor Field Beta, to the Beta world line within its range of convergence, to a future without Mayuri's death. Mayuri is standing next to me, gazing intently at the monitor. She grasps my hand firmly. Okarin? It's okay. She looks anxious, so I pat her on the head to calm her down. Everything's set. One press of the enter key, and that data's gone. Daru stands up and gestures to the open seat. I leave that honor to you, Okarin. I sit down and face the keyboard. This time, it ends. Kuretsu's face floats through my mind. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. Goodbye, Kuretsu. Slowly, I raise my right hand and extend my index finger. Victory is at hand! Daru twitches at my cry. With unimaginable brilliance and unwavering conviction, I have defeated our vast and powerful enemy, and now stand triumphant on the field of Ragnarok! I give thanks to the comrades, whose sacrifice made this victory possible. One press of this key, and Kuretsu will die. I firmly grip my coat at the shoulder, where it has been stitched together with jagged pink thread. The coming world is the world I wished for! I wished for Mayuri to live, and Kuretsu to die. That is the truth, and I must never forget it. This is the choice of Steins Gate! This is the choice of Okabe Rentaro. Let the world be reborn! I swing down my index finger. Oh! What? And at the exact same time, I hear the lab door open. My eyes dart towards the sound. There, in the doorway, stands Kuretsu. What? Her face is flushed. Was she running? Why is she here? She should be on her way to the airport right now. Kuretsu is looking at me. Her eyes are glistening, but her face is all smiles. Did she come back for me? In a split second of frozen time, I imagine I hear her voice. We didn't say goodbye, she says. Immediately afterwards, my finger strikes the enter key. Oh! The world starts to warp. The timeline is being rewritten. I feel my consciousness being sucked into the vortex. Reading Steiner. Divergence is changing. The warp accelerates. Kuretsu. Daru. Mayuri. Everything inside the lab is shifting. Color fades as my consciousness leaves this world line. I turn to face Kuretsu, desperate to burn this last sight of her into my eyes. She raises her hand. Goodbye. Okabe, I love... Oh, no! No, dude. The world gradually stops spinning. Little by little, color returns. I look to the door. She was standing there just a moment ago. My assistant, Christina, Makase Kuretsu. Now she is gone, vanished like a dream. I look around the room. Next to me is Daru. Behind me is Mayuri. Everything is where it should be. It looks like nothing has changed at all. I gently touch my coat's shoulder, where Kurisu fixed the torn seam. It's gone. My coat isn't torn. The stitches, uneven from having been sewn in the dark, have disappeared. There's no trace of that ridiculous pink thread. I stand up and head to the development room. Underneath the table, the time leap machine. No. That's not the time leap machine. That's the phone wave named Subject to Change. The upgrades Kurisu made are gone. Nothing has changed. This world is exactly the same. In all respects save one. Kurisu was never here. Every trace of her has vanished. Kurisu is nowhere now. Nowhere except in my memories. Mayuri and Daru are looking at me. Hey, who was LabMem004 again? I need to ask, even though I know what the answer will be.
Okarin, there isn't a fourth LabMem, remember?
Are you going to introduce a new member? Requesting cute girl. No. I knew that it would be like this. But the fact that they forgot her existence is so saddening, so frightening. I am the only person in the world who remembers Makase Kurisu as lab member 004. So I won't forget. I alone will live with her memory engraved upon my heart. Now, time to proclaim my triumph. There are still things that must be done, and many sacrifices were made to get here. But despite all that, this is my victory. I have won. Mayuri and Daru stare in wonder at my abrupt laughter. The last battle of Ragnarok is won! I, the insane mad scientist Hawawin Kiyoma, with an IQ rivaling that of Einstein himself, have thwarted the organization, outsmarted CERN, and conquered the whole of space and time. Now, at the moment of my triumph, I stand before you as a god! This brave new world is the fruit of my ambition. The hated system shall collapse, and chaos shall rule the earth. This truly is the choice of Steins.
Okarin?
Mayuri suddenly throws her arms around me. I freeze, utterly taken aback. Daru looks as confused as I am. Mayuri looks up at me and smiles. It's the gentlest smile I've ever seen.
It's okay now.
What are you saying? I must proclaim our glorious victory, that all may...
But Okarin, you look like you're about to cry. You don't have to try so hard, okay? I know you're doing it for me, but I don't want to be a burden. So you don't have to pretend anymore, okay? If you're hurting, just say so, like normal Okarin would.
But
You don't have to worry about Mayushi anymore. Mayushi is fine. So you can cry if you want to, okay? I don't know what happened, but it's okay to cry now.
And just like that, the mask shatters. All it took was one word from Mayuri. Mayuri, the sister I never had. The girl who always needed my protection. I had to save her. That was my purpose. I even sacrificed the girl I loved. But now, I finally realize that it's over. Mayuri is safe. I'm free. Once more, I see Kuritsu's face in my mind's eye. I recall the warmth of her body, the softness of her lips, the weight of her last words. One by one, they pound against my heart. I can't bear it anymore. Whoa, man! Are you really crying? My vision blurs. Tears run down my cheeks. A tidal wave of emotion crashes over me. Nothing remains to hold it back. I'll never see Kuritsu again. That knowledge shreds my heart. I can't hold back my sobs. I can't stop my tears. This is the world I've been searching for. A world where Mayuri doesn't die. And yet, it is missing the person most precious to me. It's too much. It's too cruel. Why did it have to be Kuritsu? Why was I forced to choose? Why did she send me off with a smile? I cling to Mayuri. She strokes my hair gently. I surrender to my grief. 3 days have passed since then, and Mayuri is still alive. Moeka and the Rounders have not attacked, and Tennoji has shown no sign of moving against us. Daru has been visiting May Queen as usual, while Mayuri has been working on costume designs for next Kamima. Everything is back to normal. Everything, save the hole in my heart. Phew, that's that. I'm standing by the dumpster out back of the lab. We just finished dumping the last of the trash. This morning, I called Daru, and together we dismantled the phone wave and the IBM 5100. Man, what a waste. That thing was worth a fortune.
And now we don't have a microwave. How will Mayushi eat her juicy chicken #1?
Come on, I'll get you a new microwave. We no longer need the phone wave, that miraculous time machine built by coincidence. It brought Kuritsu into my life. But at the same time, it made many people suffer. It must never be used again. Not by me. Not by anyone. It's time for the phone wave to die. And with it, the insane mad scientist Haowen Kiyoma, Lord of Space and Time. I recall what Kurisu once said.
I don't want to deny who I've been, because even my failures are a part of who I am today.
I gaze once more upon the scrap heap that was future gadget number 8. We stripped it down to the last bolt and circuit board. Surely no one can rebuild it now. Time travel is too much power for any human to wield. We don't need D-mails or time leaps, even if nothing in the future is guaranteed. Even though I may die tomorrow. Life was never meant to be redone. And that's fine by me. Wouldn't you say so too, Kurisu? I look up at the sky, and even though it's the middle of the day, I can see a single star shining. Maybe it's Venus, which suddenly reminds me.
Going to the past is possible right now. Look into the sky at night, and you can see how things were tens of thousands of years ago.
Every night, we casually travel through time. That's what Kurisu said. And each and every word she spoke, I carve into my heart, so that I'll never let them slip from memory. For as long as my life endures. Oh, dude. I liked that one. That was a good ending for a bittersweet melancholy one. Oh my goodness. I liked that one. Okay. All right. Well, there was Kurisu's ending. I'm still gonna hold off my any critiques that I have about the overall adventure until we get to the true ending. Then once we're done with that one, then I'll unleash everything that's been inside my head. So for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you ruffians in the next episode. Peace.